taking birth in the, so he takes away the burden of the earth, of this age, and brings the process of devotion to himself. So yeah, anyway, when you get engaged in the process of devotion to Krishna, see, your burden will be taken off. You know, when you really have faith in Guru and Krishna, these purports will be revealed to you. You'll just see. And that's why Johan was right. You just keep checking. You'll see that's in there, and you can't see it usually until you hear it. You know, you got to hear it from a bona fide guru, and then you can see what's right before you, what's self-evident. But it's all this haze, you know, the haze is taken off by faith in Guru. That's why by equal faith in Guru and Krishna, then you'll see the purports are revealed. You see why you need Guru? Because look what's happening. That process is happening here. People now who are developing, they have faith in Krishna, just like Jesus said, you have faith in God. See, Krishna, God. You have faith in God, have faith in me. Yeah, he said that. And because that's the complete process. And you get faith in Guru and Krishna, then you, and that means faith means you listen and hear and get purified, then the purports are automatically revealed. Otherwise not. The Ritviks can't get the purports revealed, right? They think they know, but they need equal faith in a living Shiksha Guru to purify them more. See, they have faith in Krishna and they have faith in Prabhupada, but they still need living Shiksha to purify that sound vibration, to purify them. Because if you don't have faith in Shiksha Guru, where Krishna is using them, you really don't have sufficient faith in Prabhupada. Because if you did, then you would see that Krishna is using Prabhupada and Krishna is using the Shiksha Guru down the line when one arises, F1 arises. Usually they do. Okay? If one arises, you notice they did. Bhakti Siddhanta arose, he's a real Acharya, Krishna is using him. Prabhupada arose, Krishna is using him. Same Krishna, right? Can you see that? Well, if you really listen to Prabhupada, when he was here, you would get more purified. See? And then you might see what's in the purports, you'll understand them. And not say, well, let's appoint Acharyas. See? Prabhupada knew you don't do that. You got to listen to him really closely and get purified and realize, yeah, you're right, you don't do that. Let them arise. It's a great verse, huh? So when he stayed at the home of his guru, he would show an attachment to service and devotion to cleanliness. Considering the ultimate needs of men, and that, see, devotion to cleanliness. See, and actually, when you serve a bona fide guru, it's not just only about cleaning externally, man. You're cleaning inside a attachment for cleanliness, to wanting to be purified in the heart, and that's how you get purified. The attachment to service and attachment to cleanliness inside. Otherwise, you can clean external. They got a lot of these anal persons. Oh, it's got to be all clean and all this. But hey man, here is where it needs to be clean. Shiva looks like very disheveled on the outside, but his heart is clean. Yeah. Considering the ultimate needs of men as spiritual, Vishwambara Sri Hari proclaimed the thing most dear to his heart, Sri Harinam, as the process of enlightenment for this age. In Gaya, where the stone is marked with the footprints of Sri Hari, he himself performed the last rites for his father. So thence onwards, his sole enjoyment lay in the remembrance of his confidential identity and indifferent to the external world. Thence onward, his sole enjoyment lay in the remembrance of his confidential identity. And indifferent to the external. His hairs thrilled in jubilation. However, directed by a message spoken from the sky, he then returned to Gaia, to his family home. And you know, a lot of times people think, a person asks, was there an actual message in the sky? But a lot of times the Acharya is right, in metaphors too. In the sky, like I can totally relate to that, because the messages I get comes from the sky, but not in like the sky in here, like with that, you know, that. It could come like that, but you know, the messages come by revelation. That's a message from the sky, the spiritual sky, you know, from the real sky, beyond this sky. They come from the spiritual world, literally. The devotees' hearts that are purified by bhakti, devotion, pure devotion, they have this connection with, and then they get revelations. That's another reason to go to a bona fide guru, and not the ones who haven't realized Krishna. See? Because they worship the Lord in loving ecstasy and get the right understanding. See? Bhagavad-Gita 10:10. So Murari Gupta, an associate of the Golden Lord, presented this pure and auspicious history. See? Pure and auspicious history. Why was it pure and auspicious? See? Because it concerned the Lord and his actual pastimes. See? So, it's not a speculation on his pastimes, it's his actual pastimes. So, that as it is, therefore it's the only auspicious thing in the world. That means it's eternal. These pastimes are considered eternal because he'll go into another universe and perform these kinds of pastimes. Okay? For the benefit of others, for the teaching of others, for the purification of the world. So the Lord, he does these pastimes, and the pastimes themselves are purifying, just like the name itself is purifying. But the conclusive understanding and teaching of those pastimes is also purifying, to understand that and why he did that. That's what devotees discuss. That's the highest level of discussion. The highest level of devotional service is Hari Katha, and people are doing it here by coming here and discussing these very subtle, profound, powerful conceptions, pure conceptions that purify and lead us directly into the kingdom. So Murari Gupta, an associate of the Golden Lord, presented this pure and auspicious history for the sake of the saints, who forever hanker to drink through their thirsty ears the glorious nectar of the Lord of widespread fame. See, hanker to drink the nectar through their ears. Okay? For the saints. Okay? And how do you become, see, people think, oh, to become a saint, this is talking about many, many lifetimes, right? How many devotees or sannyasis preach, oh yeah, many, you want to be a saint, that means you want prema, you know, the saint is somebody who can taste the nectar beyond the gods. See, the nectar of God, nectar of, you see, that's, you know, and the saints hanker after that. Well, how do you get that in this life? You associate with a saint who drinks this nectar. It's that simple, man. That is the ultimate path. You associate, you come to the point that Krishna reveals the real guru, who is like these saints and liberated souls, simply because they can drink this nectar. Doesn't matter what they're wearing or not wearing. If they're naked with no clothes on, but they can drink this nectar, they're a saint, man. And those guys are the ones hankering to taste more of the nectar of the pastimes of this all truly, ultimately auspicious incarnation. Hanker for this nectar. Therefore, they always get it. The whole problem is people are hankering for stuff in the world, hankering for a position as guru, hankering for a boat, hankering for a woman or a man. I mean, really, like lapping dog. You know, that's the problem. Okay? You got to meet a devotee. Okay? And learn to hanker after Krishna. And that will happen just by being in association. You want more and more and more. How many people are getting that already? Which is another proof that this is bona fide. Okay? You know, some people say, why do you just keep showing that you're bona fide, you're bona fide? Why? Because till you believe it. I have to show you from a million angles why this is bona fide. Because look at all the doubt in your mind. And it's just bringing up more doubt. See, that's got to be, it has to come out. You got to hear this thing and see, hey man, this is important. And not like, oh, why does he have to keep saying he's bona fide? Why does he have to keep saying? Well, I'll keep saying it till all that doubt is out, man, and see why I'm saying it and preaching to the mind. Oh, sweet mind, man, you're full of bullshit. You got to like the topics of Guru Tattva. And it's the door to the kingdom. When you get it and go beyond doubt and realize that, you'll be out witnessing about Guru Tattva, how important it is. Because you don't get, you know, people don't, they come and they don't even understand Guru Tattva. Therefore, they don't understand nothing. They can't even see what's right, be plainly evident, simply because they don't have faith in a real Guru. Shiksha Guru, Diksha Guru, both. Okay? And they cannot, until you have faith in a bona fide Guru. If you don't like topics of Guru Tattva, which are so important and why it's bona fide here, well, then you'll think it's bona fide somewhere else. You know, if Krishna inspires me to talk about Guru Tattva, it's just how it is, man. You think I come here to, you know, discuss everything like in the way I have some plan or some, you know, something written out, the type thing I'm going to go through this. Yeah, well, sometimes I start like that, but usually doesn't end up like that.